What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the 2 weeks out video. We're actually a little bit under 2 weeks out. We're looking at 1 week and 4 days. Exactly 11 days from now, I'll be stepping on stage for my pro debut at the Pittsburgh Pro. Looking forward to it. And this prep has definitely been a grind, but at the same time, it's been super smooth, which I talked about in a previous episode. So today we have some big news. It's actually my last official leg day of prep. We're gonna be backing off leg training completely. The past couple weeks, I've been kind of like doing hamstrings with back and then a little bit of like chest and quads. But this is actually just gonna be a full leg day, so I'm gonna take you through it. Probably won't be pushing 100%. We'll probably push to about 80% because one big consideration right now is saving my legs so I can complete the rest of the cardio that I need to do. So my cardio right now is at 5x45 still. And we actually got ahead of schedule, probably about 6 weeks out. So this past weekend, I was able to get a burger and fries refeed. We did a couple high carb days last week. Yesterday, got 150 grams of extra carbs, which I'll tell you, like 150 grams of extra carbs makes a world of a difference when it comes to energy levels. And then today, we have another extra 150 grams of carbs. Right now, just sipping on my usual pre-workout concoction, which is right here, the beta-alanine, the creatine monohydrate, and the essentials pre. So you guys have seen this stuff in previous videos. So if you guys want to try it out, highly recommend these products. Feedback that I've been receiving from clients has been excellent with these products. This is my go-to stack right now. And then you can see up there, we got a lot of different flavors of protein powder. My favorite one right now that I've been mixing in a lot of different things, so in cream of rice and oatmeal, is this mint chocolate chip protein. It actually has like little chocolate chips in it. And you know, we're looking at isolate, so it's gonna be super easy to digest, and it's only 130 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, 25 grams of protein. So super great protein, and compared to other brands, like these flavors are out of this world. What we're gonna do is we're gonna head to the gym. Got Logan, my man, filming me today. As always, he's gonna be doing my YouTube going forward. Feedback that I got from you guys in terms of the video quality was excellent last time, and we got another video brewing. And I wanna actually talk about shoes for a second, because a question that I get a lot, what kind of shoes should I be wearing for leg day? So I personally like to wear flat bottoms, so you just get a better feel for the ground. And then if you're wearing like running shoes, a lot of times with like the arch, it's less than optimal for squats, and you're just not as connected to like the platform or to the machine. I'm a big fan of Nike SBs and then also Converse. I would wear one of these two pairs of shoes typically when it comes to any leg training, and same thing that I recommend to my clients. So I have a ton of pairs of these, and these ones actually have like Nike free technology as well. So they're pretty cushioned, but the most important thing is the flat bottom here, which is gonna be great for leg day. So I'll be rocking these during today's session. And we're going to Elevation Fitness today, which is just right down the street. And one of the things right now with my energy just being a little bit lower, trying to make everything as convenient as possible. We're going to the gym that's 2 minutes away versus 15 minutes away today. Tell me you're a gym rat without telling me you're a gym rat. Before we head to the gym, I actually want to show you guys one more thing, and that's just kind of how I've designed my living room. So we have like this little fitness corner over here. So this was a purchase we made earlier this year, this NordicTrack commercial grade treadmill from Costco. I think I paid like maybe $1,200 for it. So I've been able to do a lot of cardio at home, which has been a game changer. And then I wanna talk about recovery, right? Because one thing that a lot of people overlook within their fitness journey is recovery. I'm a big fan of the brand Hyperice, and no, I'm not affiliated with them, but I have the Hypervolt 2 Pro right here. So this is, a massage gun. You have a sore muscle or muscle that's really tight, right? Helps to alleviate that pain and stimulate blood flow. So especially with my lower body, I've been using this a lot because it gets super fatigued and super tight from all the cardio. Then this is the Hypervolt Go. So this is like the travel one. Then from there, right, we have the Normatec leg boots, which are also made by Hyperice. You basically put these boots on your legs, and then from there you sit on the couch for like 30 minutes and it will massage your legs and just help to increase blood flow. So I've been trying to do these a couple times per week. We have another Hyperice product. So this is the Viper. As you can see here, it's a vibrating foam roller. And what I like about it, it's honestly not that loud, but it's kind of like taking a normal foam roller and then putting it on steroids, because I like to say it's basically like a normal foam roller like this over here. And then it has basically this type of technology inside of it. So it's almost like a 2-in-1 product. So I've been using this a lot. I like to do abs at home. So what I'll do here is I like doing the ab wheel. One of my favorite ways to target abs is gonna be the ab wheel. This is called the So Right. So what you do is you basically put this on the floor, you lay on top of it, and it's gonna really dig into your abdominal muscles right here, specifically targeting and loosening up your psoas, which can get really, really tight. A lot of people don't realize how that can affect your posture, your low back. And so this is something that they sent me a while back. I saw it online, someone recommended it to me. I have a 10-7000, so this is electrical stimulation. It's great for pain relief, and also like if you're working, right? There's like these little pads. What I do is I place the pads on like my low back, which can get really, really tight. Most of us are just typing away all day on a computer. This is something that's great. Really, really helps me. Those pads are connected to a device, and the device will send like pulses and electrical stimulation to that area, which helps to reduce pain. Really, really value recovery, as you can see. This isn't even everything that I have for recovery, but I found that as I've advanced, and I'm always looking for different ways to improve and find my edge, things like this and all these other gadgets, right, do make a big difference. And I'll tell you, I don't look at these things as expenses. Like, yes, I freaking spent my own money on a lot of this stuff, but I look at it as an investment because it's making me a better athlete. You want to invest in quality products for at home. And think about the cost of one massage. Like, don't get me wrong, I like to get massages, I get body work done, but it's just not realistic for most people to probably get like a massage every couple days, which is where this can actually save you money as well. That's a little overview of some of the recovery techniques that I use. You definitely don't need all of these, but experiment around with some of these different recovery techniques, throw them into your routine, and just watch how much better your body feels, and then how much better you end up performing as a result. So first movement today, we're gonna be doing leg extensions. So really just using these as warm-up pre-exhaustion sets. We're gonna probably do about 6 to 7 movements, including these 2 warm-up movements. So we're gonna start here with like 3 sets of 15 to 20 on the leg extension. And then we're gonna go right over here to lying leg curl next. And then from there, we're gonna dive into kind of the heavy hitters for the leg workout. So let's get this workout started. Not going extremely heavy, but we're gonna progress with weight over the course of the next couple sets. All right, that was set 1. Legs definitely don't feel as strong as they did during the off season, but that's okay. I mean, I've been doing a ton of cardio, so legs are definitely a little bit tired. The reason why we're dropping legs from here on out is to bring down inflammation, to just help promote better recovery. And then from there, like, I'm not being judged on my legs. So my legs already should easily fill out my board shorts. So that's kind of why this is gonna be the last leg section, being 11 days out. Ooh, it's cool seeing your legs like have like crazy lines and stuff, but I'll tell you, these feel weak right now. But we're still gonna push hard, so sometimes you're not gonna feel the strongest, but you just gotta push hard regardless. So that's what we're gonna do. Like I said, not gonna be anywhere near like 100% intensity, but that was our first warm up right here. So now we're gonna go to the lying leg curl as the second warm up exercise today. One thing I like to do when training legs, or really any muscle group, is try to go up every set, right? Sometimes you might kind of hit, like I did a leg extension, where you really can't keep going up because it's harder than you thought it was gonna be. Be assertive when you're in the gym. Be aggressive when you're in the gym, right? That's just gonna push you. And at the end of the day, like, it's your responsibility to push yourself, right? You shouldn't need a trainer to tell you to go up. You should wanna get better every single time you go in the gym. So we're gonna jump from 80 pounds to about 110 pounds here. Yeah, it definitely felt pretty darn good. Got 11 reps there. Nice quality contraction each rep. And so yeah, we're gonna stay here for set 3. So I'm gonna take about 60 to 75 seconds, and then we're gonna get into set 3. So next up is leg press. So this can be our big movement to really start the workout. Yeah, we definitely had some stimulating sets there on the warm-ups, but yeah, we're gonna do more high reps. So I'm gonna probably do like 3x15, 4x15 is the plan. And we'll slowly increase weight. I mean, peak off season, I'm doing 8, 9 plates per side. But like I said, we're not trying to get too fatigued from this workout. So we'll probably go up to about 5 plates max today, just because we're trying to limit the fatigue. So add a plate, go to 4 plates per side. Set 2. Got 2 more to go. 2 down, 2 to go. All right, we're gonna do one more set here, guys, but we're gonna try to do 6 plates per side for about 10, not 15. And so here, let's just add 1 more plate. Getting the veins to come out a little bit. Let's get it. Ooh. All right, guys, so if I was really pushing a failure there, probably would have like another 4 to 5 reps, but yeah, definitely still felt that set pretty darn good. What I like to do on leg press is really control the eccentric, and then from there try to explode on the concentric. So slow on the way down, explosive concentric is pretty much always my goal when it comes to a lot of different movements, but specifically here on the leg press. We're gonna do a couple sets, probably about 3 sets of hack squats, and then we're gonna go to a couple of different finishers here for this leg day. So it's not the longest workout in the world, but I'm already pretty tired. Thinking 15, 12, 10, somewhere around there for the rep scheme. And we're gonna focus on getting really, really deep into this squat to get a lot of stretch here in the quads. Gonna try to focus on knee flexion, so driving my knee over my toes. And we're gonna have more of a low stance here on this platform, which is gonna get more quads involved. So I was definitely feeling the leg press a lot in my hamstrings and in my glutes. So we're gonna try to get a little bit more quads here on this exercise particularly. And then, like I said, we're gonna move on to the finishers next. We're gonna go to 3 plates for this next set. Doing a little bit of stretching because, yeah, I felt something, like, not like I pulled it, but something didn't feel quite right during the first couple of reps. So we're gonna stretch a little bit before this next set. Hopefully it feels a little bit better. And that's why you should always start light with just about any movement you're doing and then progress over time. It's also, you know, a great way to just mentally feel more comfortable increasing weight. Definitely think I can push a little bit more, so we're gonna go up again. We're just gonna go up by 25 though here this set. This is gonna be our last set here on the hack squat. We're on the no headphone vibe today, guys. Anytime I'm filming, obviously chatting with you guys, kind of taking you through my workout. Usually don't use headphones. And while I love headphones, especially my noise canceling AirPods Maxes, what I've realized is that you don't need headphones to have a good workout. Just stay focused and then just like coach yourself through the workout. It's like I will mutter things under my breath. You hear me say like either counting my reps or like 2 more, 5 more, right? I coach myself in absence of that hype up music. So if you ever forget them at home, it's not the end of the world. You can still crush your training session. 4,
One more.
All right, let's unrack the weight, practice some proper gym etiquette, and let's move on. So here, what I'm really focused on is holding the squeeze. As well as you can see here, I have this pad right here very tight on the top of my knee to make sure that my leg doesn't try to lift up during this movement. And then also I'm trying to make sure that I'm getting a massive, massive stretch here on the eccentric phase, right? So you want to definitely make sure with any seated leg curl machine that you're setting it up properly. But here, you know, like the biggest thing is think about bringing your heels to your butt, right? And are your heels gonna hit your butt? No, right? But it's the thought process of trying to drive your heel towards your butt and then really holding the squeeze at the peak contraction point that's gonna make this movement super, super effective. Trying to make sure we're not using any momentum. You can see I'm basically stopping here for a second. Taking all the momentum out of the movement. 7. Making sure my hamstrings are doing pretty much all the work. 9. Last rep, I'm gonna hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sweet. So we've been training now for about 50 minutes or so, which like I said, the workout's gonna be about an hour. And we'll probably do a few adductors as well. I mean, we plan on doing adductors, right? So adductors are inner thigh. We'll probably do some abductors too, which are more like outer thigh into the lower glute. We're gonna probably do like 2-3 sets of each. But we got 2 more sets here, so let's make them count. Ooh. Start out with some abductors. So let's make sure this is all set up properly. Whew. All right, we're gonna superset this. Whew. We got one more round of these. I should probably go up a little bit with the adductors, but I will say for abductors, what I started off with, the weight was definitely pretty good. So I'm gonna keep it at 115 for abductors, and then I'll probably go up to like 145-ish with adductors. But I find that a lot of guys neglect both of these exercises. When I started to put these into my routine, I noticed my legs developed a way more aesthetic shape. I started growing my inner quads more and just getting a lot more detail in my legs because I had this massive thigh gap back in 2023 when I competed in Classic Physique at North America's. Then ever since then, I've been pretty religious about abductor and adductor training. I've really started to enjoy it, but also just see my legs really volumize and get a lot thicker as well. So don't neglect your adductors or your abductors. Last leg day of this prep in the books. It always feels good to finish a leg day, but there were times throughout this workout I'm like, oh my gosh, I just wanted to get through it, but still focused on being intentional about my form, my tempo, really feeling the movements, and we don't cut corners. We get the job done every single time. One thing that I know is that the pain of hard work hurts less than regret. It's a motto that I live by. I have a tattoo of that on my chest, and you got to put your best foot forward every single day. And that's simply kind of how I live my life for the last 5 years. I'm grateful to be in the position that I am today, but it didn't happen by luck. It didn't happen by chance. You can create your own luck by what you do on a daily basis. The standards you hold yourself to, the thoughts you have, how you visualize where you're going, right? How you motivate yourself. And like, you're not gonna be motivated 24/7, but when you're not motivated, how do you get yourself out of that rut? Use discipline to then get back into a groove where then you find that motivation, that spark again, right? So
feeling super accomplished right now. So we're gonna go pose for a second. Then I'm gonna hit some cardio here at the gym, probably about half my cardio, do the rest of it later. So see you in the posing room.
So we're just hitting some posing, but before we pose, just want to give a massive shout out to my sponsor, Jed North. Been rocking their gym apparel for like, honestly, I started buying their shit back in college with my own money, and then I've been with them now for about the past 3 years. This dry fit tee, this compression tee is from them, as well as these 2-in-1 leg day shorts, which are honestly some of my favorite 2-in-1 shorts. Can't go wrong with Jed North. I mean, the quality, the fit, they showcase your aesthetics. Their prices are extremely affordable. I highly recommend Jed North, and you guys can use code ALEX15 on any of your orders if you're ordering from Canada or the US. Without further ado, let's get into some posing. So let's take a look and see how we're looking. So coach is pretty happy about where we're currently at right now. Feeling pretty damn shredded. Obviously no upper body pump, we just train lower body. Seeing this nice quad line. I've honestly never seen this before in any other prep, so it's pretty cool to be able to see my legs like this. My left leg, I had a knee injury, so I really can't flex this left quad quite the same. Yeah, this is where we're currently at. Most muscular pose. My favorite classic pose, even though we're not doing classic. Let's hit a men's physique back pose. Love this mirror up here. Sit a back double by. I'm just gonna run through my men's physique routine, still kind of finalizing it. To simulate it a little better, we're gonna throw the shorts back on because it's more like men's physique-ish. Essentially what I'm gonna do, come up, probably gonna hit pose like here, walk up, there we have it. That's a rough draft. I would say it's like 80% complete. The big thing is like now being a pro, I have more time for my routine, so I gotta focus on proper pacing. The poses need to look a little bit more polished, a little bit better transitions than when I was an amateur. Yeah, I mean, this package that I'm bringing is just far superior in every single way. Density, one of the big pieces of feedback I got at North Americans when I turned pro in 2023 was a bigger upper chest. And I've really worked a ton on growing my chest. I'm leaner than I was at North Americans. My shoulders, my arms, everything has came up. My back's a lot denser, so super excited to just show a more well-rounded package. And at the end of the day, like no matter what happens, and like I'm gonna continue to reiterate this up until show day, I'm damn proud of what I've put into this prep. I'm damn proud showing up for myself every single day. Never once have I cheated on my diet. Never once have I missed a minute of cardio. I haven't missed a lift. I've literally just done everything that I could control. No matter what happens, I don't care if I get, it'd be awesome to get first place. And obviously I'm gonna go into every competition with that mindset that I wanna do as best that I can. But like, even if I get 10th place, I'm still gonna be happy with how I showed up for myself. And then I'm just gonna take that feedback, work like hell again until I'm undeniable next time. That's my mentality. Like bodybuilding really is not me versus the guy next to me. It's me versus what the judges want. Yeah, I'll be competing against other guys, but the judges have certain criteria that make men's physique. If I can just continue to mold my body based on their feedback and be a sponge, take their feedback and improve, show over show, season over season, I do believe that I can be one of the top men's physique Olympians in the world, which would be, it's been a dream of mine since I got into bodybuilding, and I do think it's possible. The lighting in some spots is not the best, but feeling damn proud and happy with where we're at, and it's time to finish the job. I fly out next week to Philadelphia on Monday, so I'm gonna go stay at my parents' house, just relax, get some lifts in, get my meal prep ready before I head to Pittsburgh on Thursday, but I'll be filming that for you guys for YouTube so you can see the behind the scenes journey as well. I'm gonna go hit my cardio, but thank you guys for tuning in to the video up until this point. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Make sure to give this video a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate all the support, it means the world to me. And you guys motivate me to keep on pushing harder. Just know that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.